police officer in United States whose speeding car killed 23-year-old Indian student Jaahnavi Kandula was exonerated due to lack of sufficient evidence. Jaahnavi was hit by a police vehicle driven by Officer Kevin Rape at high speed of 119 km per hour. She was thrown more than 100 feet on the 23rd of January last year and she had died later that night. Kandula was set to graduate with a master's degree in information systems from the Seattle campus of Northeastern University. The case had gone viral after a body cam footage showed Officer Daniel Orderer joking about Jaahnavi's death and said that the life had limited value and that the city should just write a check. And this is after US officer had struck her while driving. Let me go across to Arun Sharma, who is the co-founder of Utsav USA. Mr. Sharma, tell us, this exoneration of this police officer, what does this mean for the country and what must be done to ensure safety of Indian students in this case?
Yes, thanks for inviting me to speak on behalf of the Indian diaspora living in United States. So the first thing first, there's one office of a prosecuting attorney who has decided that they don't have enough evidence to charge the officer, but that's not end of it. There are a few other avenues that we can look at, starting with the Seattle City Attorney Office that we will be looking for, and the we call executive, like a leader or a mayor of a county or a kind of a district in India, who has authority to. Both of them have authority to look at from a different perspective, and we just released a press release today that will be working with Doc Constantine, who is an executive of the King County where this accident happened, to do another investigation. So those are the two things. So it's not done yet. We are still fighting for it, and there are other avenues.
Mr. Sharma, there were petitions, there were online petitions, and we also saw voices from, very influential people like Pramila Jayapal and also Priyanka Chopra. Indian government also insisted on a thorough investigation, and still this happened. Diplomatically, what do you think could be the way forward?
So as I said, there is one office that determined that they don't have enough evidence. That is one opinion. There are two other avenues, two other departments who can do their independent investigation and bring their evidence forward. So, as I said, we are not letting this one team and their decision be the final word.
Right.
We'll be working with Pramila. We'll be working with the Governor James Lee, the Attorney General Bob Ferguson's office, and our organizations know all of them. So it's not the end of the world.
Right.
There are other opportunities that we will explore, and we will continue to fight for it.
Right. Mr. Sharma, last question to you. What is the diaspora feeling about this, sir? I know that it is very evident what the diaspora must be feeling, but clearly there must be a lot of disappointment over this.
We are enraged, not just disappointment. We are angry, we are upset. But on the other hand, we just don't want to scream and yell without bringing the right teams and the right evidences forward, because not following the processes and the procedures and the laws of the country doesn't get us anywhere. So we will be civil. We will not be causing a lot of trouble and issues, but we will continue to find the right avenues, to find the right evidence, and press for the right people to continue to push for it. So India diaspora, we just have a new consulate office of India opened up in Seattle, and we are working with Prakash Gupta ji, who's the Consul General, and with the governor, who's kind of a chief minister, and other officers to continue to fight for it. So it's not the end of it.
Right.
and we will make sure that the right people are brought to justice. But we also want to make sure that we follow within the laws and the jurisdictions of what is the right thing and what's not the right thing.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Sharma, for speaking to NDTV, and all the best for your fight for justice for Jaahnavi, something that NDTV will also support wholeheartedly.